Rockford's home for Classic Rock 96.7. The Eagle. Good morning. It's Double T. It's time for Bar Comedy USA News with Dog. Dog, what's happening? I know you kicked off the World Series of Comedy. I'm sure that brought some craziness.
Absolutely, Double T. You ever been to opening day of baseball season?
I have. Yeah, I've been to Wrigley a few times on opening day, and it's chaotic.
Okay, well, imagine opening day at the Oakland A's.
Yeah, probably nobody there. Yeah.
You know, back in Moneyball times when there was like a island of misfit toys trying to get their stuff together. It was opening day, the 2025 season of the World Series of Comedy. It's happening at the LA Comedy Club inside the Strat Casino right here in Las Vegas, my hometown. I'm super excited. And when I walked in the club yesterday, Double T, you could feel the excitement. You could feel the energy. And the smell of fresh hot dogs was in the air.
I love it.
But you know what else you could smell? The oncoming scent of disappointment.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. In things like this, not everyone's going to have a killer set. You're going to have people that, it just happens. It's not their night. So I'm sure that happens all the time.
I got to tell you, Double T, it's a good point you bring up. That not everybody's going to have a killer set every time. I tell this to comedians a lot. When you get started in comedy at some point or another, and way sooner than you think, you will definitely 100% bomb.
In fact, you're not a real comedian until you've bombed.
I would agree with that. Absolutely. But Double T, you've been in show business long enough to also know that if something can go wrong, it absolutely will. And I got to give a shout out to the 16 comedians that graced the stage last night because they all killed. They all crushed it. There was no bombing that took place during the show last night. But you know something, Double T? The tech gods were not amused.
Oh, and that makes it worse because if you're having a great show and then there's technical problems, oh, man, that can knock you off your game so fast.
From a comic standpoint, and I've been there, the microphone goes out, the spotlight goes out. You feel like you're in one of those interviews on Unsolved Mysteries.
Yes, exactly.
And you sound like someone that just smoked too much and they're trying to order through the drive-through.
Yeah.
I've done those shows, Double T. Last night, everything is popping off. The show itself went great. It's all the behind the scenes chaos.
Oh yeah.
It's and it does. It's I told you that the smell of disappointment. I'm gonna be a little bit more specific. It's more like a mix of unshakable confidence and absolute panic.
That's a fine line right there, isn't it?
It's like I said, the opening day of the baseball season, the internet was possessed. We live streamed these shows. Well, that doesn't work too good when the internet doesn't help you out.
God dang, internet ruins it again.
Yeah, and so now I do feel like I needed to jump onto the live stream like Harry Carey calling the Cubs and just start calling the action. Okay, what the comedian just said right there was hilarious. You guys should have been here to see it. Let me take another drink of my 17th beer. So I got to tell you, Double T, it's just like any production that you're going to be involved with full time. You never know what could go wrong. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. Murphy's Law is with you 100%. But the thing is, Double T, that's what makes it great. Comedy is not about perfection. It's about rolling with the punches. It's about embracing the disasters. It's about somehow making people laugh in the middle of all of that. And if you can survive opening day of not just the World Series of Comedy, but any comedy production, you can survive just about anything.
That is so true. It is Bar Comedy USA News Jared Dog, tell everybody about the Pub and Grub Comedy Tour.
Yeah, if you want to see controlled chaos for yourself, if you want to witness that with your own peepers, head on over to barcomedyusa.com. You can check out our tour schedule. We got a lot of shows coming up. We're going to be in Illinois. We're going to be in Wisconsin. That's your neck of the woods. And we bring comedy to nightclubs, taverns, neighborhood restaurants, and bars where the only thing you can't expect is the unexpected. Now, Double T, if you will excuse me, I need to go check on the sound guy. He's been under the stage for about 20 minutes now, and I think he's crying.
Thanks, Jared Dog. I appreciate it.
We'll talk to you next week, Double T.
Rockford's home for Classic Rock 96.7, The Eagle.